Brandon, what's up, dude? Slow 49. Welcome to the party, the secret meeting. Casa de Sincloth. Uh-oh. Just been notified I'm actually live right now. It's good that they sent me a notification notifying me that I'm doing a live stream on YouTube right now. Hey, what's up, man? So, at the moment, looks like it's just us, Brandon. Hope everything's going okay. Sorry, I had a really busy morning. Sorry I missed your stuff earlier. I don't know how it went. Maybe you can send me a link or something. It looks like somebody else is here. Welcome, anyone to the secret meeting. Oh, I got a couple of notifications earlier, but I was out and about and in the middle of stuff and couldn't chime in. Ah, sorry to hear that. So yeah, uh, I can't tell you exactly what we're going to discuss in tonight's secret meeting because it's a secret. But it's nice to have you all here. 4 likes so far. Looks like, who is that? Chris R. is leaving already. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good, what the hell is this, Tuesday? So, welcome. When a few more of you get here. Oh, Halibut's here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the secret meeting. Let's see. Oh, Chris is still here. Okay. Hey, Robert's here. What's up, buddy? Glad to see you guys. Welcome, everyone, to the secret meeting. This is going to go probably a lot like last time's secret meeting. Hey. Well, hey, Robert. It's good to have you here, buddy. So, yeah, and some of you were in the stream earlier today. It's been kind of an unusual day here in Vegas. If you, tuned in earlier, there were some interesting things occurring. Like a lot of weird deliveries today with Uber Eats and stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good question, Halibut. I'm curious to know the answer to that myself. That'd be a good thing to discuss during the secret meeting. So, let's see, what else? Uh-oh, gotta boil the carburetor. Yeah, me too, Halibut. And again, it's not necessarily her fault. Chris, not anymore. I just use an electric scooter now. I can't afford to use a car and do it really. I'm not even making enough when I don't use any gas or spend any money. And hey, Big Boys PV, glad to have you here, buddy. Welcome to the secret meeting. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either. Hey, LTD. I'm okay, buddy. How are you? Welcome to the secret meeting. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I mean, it's about the only way I can really justify doing it anymore, but I'm having a lot of days like today where I go out for as long as I can, as long as the weather will permit. I got rained on again today, and oh, good, LTD. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm not spending any money on insurance, registration, gas, anything, and that, in a place like downtown Las Vegas and the Las Vegas Strip, that's a huge advantage, Chris. So definitely good point there. Um, so yeah, I guess Brandon Slow 49 is getting his carburetor boiled. I gotta keep my feet up. I'm in a very uncomfortable chair, and I gotta do some relaxing. So yeah, glad you guys are all here. In a minute, we'll get into the secret meeting. Oh, Chris, sorry to hear about your accident. I do DoorDash as well. I usually, I'm logged into both DoorDash and Uber Eats, and both have been pretty bad in the Las Vegas market lately. But sorry to hear about your accident, brother. Oh, I told you that, Brandon. Slow 49. I'm the one who told you how bad DoorDash is. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know that's a thing. Like, if you're caught doing gig work in your vehicle, Chris, um, some insurance claims will get denied. But by the almost didn't cover it, I'm guessing that they eventually did, so that's good. Yeah, you got to really have commercial insurance if you're going to do any kind of gig work, or if you're using your car for business, or making money, any kind of thing like that. You really kind of have to have it. So we're still missing a few guys. Hey, you's here. I don't know you about the maybe one day. When's your birthday? We'll talk about it. Oh, wow, Brandon. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let them do their thing. Hey, JPL Rides is here. Hey, JP, I got your. I did a live stream earlier, and I went by that bike rack on Sahara where you're going to, pick up your rental bike and ride. And I don't know if you got my message, but yeah, I'd love to join you for that. So JPL Ride is going to be here on Thursday, guys, doing a ride. Yeah. Well, hey, good to see you. Thanks for checking in, JP. Um, see you on Thursday, I guess, buddy. And safe travels. And let's see, Chris had to prove that it's not on assignment at the time. Yeah, yeah, they'll make you do stuff like that. So definitely another advantage for the commercial insurance. Yeah, DoorDash support, you got that right. Brandon, Slow 49 can tell you a thing about that, a thing or two about that too. And I've had some just incredible conversations with DoorDash support, the call centers. Yeah, LTD, JPL Ride's going to be here on Thursday. Huh, that's weird, Brandon. Maybe just like a carburetor design flaw. It should be the same one that I had. Mine was a 2020. I don't think they've changed anything, any components since then. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Thank you, Halibut. I do what I can. I know you do a lot of that too. Halibut, everyone, for those of you who might be new here, is, is like an encyclopedia of Las Vegas information himself and can answer a lot of questions about this place and things that we do here. And Halibut's going to come here for a visit soon. We're going to hang out and post some gambling, some halibut gambling on the channel. Wow, yeah. No, I feel you, Chris. It's a nightmare to get anything out of these DoorDash people. Yeah, I guess Brandon, that obviously would be a defect. Should be covered under warranty. Not sure why it wouldn't be. Well, I don't know, Halibut. You see things like, I remember being a tourist in Las Vegas myself, and I saw things a lot differently. And a lot of times, people in the comments, you guys have probably noticed, will say things about Las Vegas that I didn't know because I hadn't been there yet or something like that. So I don't know. I mean, I guess when it comes down to it, it's good to get a lot of perspectives. But, yours is certainly a good one, and you know a lot about it. Halibut, let's see. Yeah, I think we can all agree, guys, that DoorDash does not give a crap about us in any way whatsoever. I've been dealing with DoorDash for over 7 years now, and it used to be a halfway decent company, and now it's just an abomination. Let me see. Yeah, no, I know I ramble on about it. Hell of it. I try not to. I wish I had some, like some of the things that I used to do for money. I wish some of them were still working out. So I didn't have to spend as much time as I do doing gig work, mostly delivery stuff, but it just keeps getting worse. Yeah, I thought I heard it doing that, Brandon. Like you were stopped a couple of times and it sounded like it was really kind of racing, like higher RPMs. That's weird. I don't know. But it's a pretty basic system, it's carbureted. So I don't know. I'm sure they'll get to the bottom of it. If not, there's got to be a way to take care of it. It is a Honda Ruckus after all. Let me see. No, I try to be the same way, halibut, but I have a tendency of just running my mouth too much sometimes. Yeah, Chris, exactly. I started in what, 2016? And here in the Vegas market, you used to get a minimum of $7 per delivery. I'd take at least 3 deliveries an hour. Never had any problems. Everything always went smoothly, and now it's just a disaster. Huh. Yeah, that's weird, Brandon. I don't know. Something's going on, but they're going to be able to figure it out, I'm sure. I mean, it's like really the Honda Ruckus is so basic, and that's what I really love about it is it's so easy to work on, and there are only so many things that can be wrong. Oh yeah, that sucks. And hopefully, halibut. I mean, it's a 2024. Whatever's wrong with it, if it is a defect, should be under warranty. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, Brandon and Chris. Yeah, no, that's all I was getting today. Chris is, two, three, $4 offers from DoorDash, or they're going forever long. Like let's see, yesterday the shortest DoorDash offer that I got was like 9.8 miles or something. I don't know. It might have been the day before that, but just really terrible offers. About 95 times out of 100, I'm taking Uber Eats orders, which are still not great, but a little bit better than DoorDash here in the Vegas market anyway. But yeah, I feel your pain with the $2 and $3 orders. Let's see. Yeah, Brandon, maybe that helps. If you told them about your plans, maybe they'll, I don't know. Well, they should be able to fix it no matter what. Yeah, exactly, halibut. And hopefully, LTD, it doesn't push his trip back. It should be a simple fix. No, I feel you, Chris. And yeah, no, I know Uber Eats used to be really bad with the offers, and I've been, partnered with many of the apps for, quite a few years now, including Uber Eats. I was an Uber driver before anything else, and then I started Uber Eats years later. Um, but around here lately in Vegas, I mean, just about the only money that I make is from Uber Eats. But yeah, I couldn't possibly rely on it as full-time income in any case, even running two apps at once. Yeah, $9 for 25 miles. That's like the average DoorDash offer that I get lately. Um, but yeah, I guess it depends where you are as far as the Uber Eats. Um, no, I know. Like if you're in more widespread areas, and I know Phoenix is pretty vast, and North Carolina, Brandon. But here in downtown Las Vegas, my average Uber Eats order is like 2 miles, and I get $6 or $7 for it on average. I would say. Uh-oh. Okay, we might have to call you Vegas Vic then, Halibut. And yeah, you should, Brandon, because um, if you can do most of your deliveries on your Ruckus, you're going to be a lot better off. You're going to save a ton of money. And Big Boys PV, yeah, I mean, it that's kind of around the time it stopped being worthwhile. I'd say, I don't know, 2021, 2022 maybe was still good, but then everybody ran out of money, and uh, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's just done. Like, people are not tipping, which is the problem with DoorDash and Uber Eats. Let me see. Yeah, Brandon, I remember that, and yeah, Halibut might be known as Vegas Vic from now on. Yeah, no, same here, Chris. Most of the time, anyway. Like when I logged into DoorDash today, the zone, the downtown zone, which is called Old Vegas, um, was red hot, and I didn't get my first offer for 57 minutes after I logged in. And yeah, it was telling me how busy it was. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that, Brendan. Yeah, and Halibut. I used to watch the slot channels. I used to really enjoy the slot channels, but so many of them are so commercial now. These people, a lot of the people that do these channels are just, they're just going for the views. They don't care about making interesting, good content anymore. Just like, whatever, screw it. We'll just go through the motions and collect those big YouTube checks and all the comps and everything else. Yeah, Chris, right? I mean, that's just like too often that happens here lately, where I log in and nothing happens for the longest time. Hey, Robert. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about that, and yes, I'm surprised too. There's certainly nothing in it. Like if you're doing restaurant deliveries with any of the big apps, yeah, they do. But remember back in the day, and I used to talk with Slow 49 about this a lot because he had a slot channel when I met him, and I was thinking of doing one myself, and he was gonna, hey Kevin, what's up, buddy? Um, he did an awesome intro for my would-be slot channel, and but we both kind of decided that there's no fun. Hey, happy Tuesday, Kevin. There's no fun in gambling most of the time anymore because when you're just spending like regular people money, a few dollars here and there, you're probably not going to win. And these slot channels, these popular slot channels that are so big now, um, just they're not relatable anymore. When they go into the casino, okay, we're going to bring $2,000 this time, or something like that. Oh, we lost it all. Who cares? Or oh, we won $400 or whatever. I mean, they can't. Like regular people just don't do that. So I don't know. I kind of lost interest in all of the slot channels that got too big. I still like some. I still watch some every now and then. Like Vegas Low Roller. I remember when he was nobody. And I used to really enjoy his channel. And now he's kind of big. He does commercials. You see Vegas Low Roller on local TV commercials now. For the, what's it called? Rampart Casino. And it's crazy. But they're just, they're out of touch. They're not the people that they used to be anymore, and it's a shame. Yeah, no, we were talking about that, Brandon. And let's see. Kevin's still on the wait list. You got to call him, Brandon. You have to call him up and say, "Hey, I don't want to use my car anymore," and they'll straighten you out. Yeah, you shouldn't have to be on a waiting list for Uber, Kevin. They accept everybody all the time in every market, as long as you can pass a background check. And no, I feel you, Kevin. Yeah, Robert, you're probably right about that. Getting steak delivered. I don't know about that actually. Kevin, really, you ought to be able to get your own account. There should be nothing standing in the way. Uber is the easiest one to sign up for, and it's always available to anyone. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, Taco Bell crispy chicken is good. Yeah, Robert. Um, there's a Ruth's Chris and Harrah's now. Supposed to be really good and also very expensive. And Chris, Big Boys PEV. Not a whole lot new. Just wanted to check in with you guys. Um, I know you weren't able to join us earlier in the day because you were at work. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just another day. And it's really windy here today. I got rained on a few times while I was out, but that's the way it goes. What's new with you, Big Boys PEV? How's the new scooter doing? Let's see. Yeah, no, true, Chris. Yeah, that's like deactivation and you know, blocked accounts for everybody who's involved. Good point. And yeah, if you get in an accident, that's a whole can of worms that you don't want to mess with. It sounds like Vegas prices almost, Brandon. $79 steak. No, it's ridiculous. Yeah. No, every steak that I've ever had at Binion's, now they have the Top of Binion's Steakhouse. Well, they always had the Top of Binion's Steakhouse, but yeah, it used to be much more reasonably priced than it is now. But you can get a really good steak at Binion's without spending a ridiculous fortune. Yeah, no, halibut, I believe you. Um, in most cases, it's probably just better to take your knowledge of cooking meat, your own knowledge of cooking meat, go to the store, buy a nice piece of meat, season it, rub it, whatever you want to do, and yeah, Oh, that's true. Another good point, Brandon. The 1099. Yeah, you got to pay taxes, or you're supposed to anyway. Yeah, and Robert, yeah, he used to be able to buy a whole cow for $79. And a 4 ounce steak, that's obscene. That's just like mean. Tony Roma's is good, Kevin. Glad the scooter's great. Chris, Big Boys PV, you're doing well. And a lot of work, that's good, I guess. I mean, something to be said for that. I should be working more myself. I just, not always up to it. But good for you for plugging along, doing what you do. Big Boys PEV, everybody, our friend, workaholic, scooter rider, secret meeting attendee. Yeah, you're probably right, halibut about 79 bucks for a good steak meal, but you're going to get more than a 4 ounce steak here usually. 4 ounce steak for $79 though, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, no, I agree, halibut. It's not that hard to cook red meat, especially. I mean, there's almost no way to screw it up if you're paying attention. Oh, yeah, another good point, Brandon. Yeah, once a week, I have to take my picture for Uber Eats so they know it's me. I didn't know that, Robert, about all restaurants in Canada costing way too much. Yeah, Chris, good point. Yeah. You don't want to have the IRS coming after you. That's for sure. And they will. And I gotta check them out, Big Boys PEV. I gotta go look at those scooters and stuff. I'm in the market for a new scooter myself. I can't afford one, but the Highboy S2 Max, as wonderful as it is starting to wear out, and I'm gonna have to replace it. Yeah. Well, no, maybe you're right, Halibut. I haven't gone for steak in Vegas in a while. Um, I usually just get whatever meat's on the buffet or something. Like if I'm in the mood for red meat and lots of it, I'll go to a buffet. And that's going to be cheaper than getting a good steak at a Las Vegas steakhouse. Oh, Brandon, it makes you do the picture every day? Well, I guess, it depends. Like after you've been on for a while, it probably won't. It'll probably drop you down to once a week like it just does for me. And that's a pretty good price, Chris. Big Boys PEV. Ooh, 13% tax. It's only 8.75 here. Yeah, 13%'s gotta hurt. It's just under 9% here, and that hurts. Ooh, 7 days from China. That's good. That's pretty quick. I remember when getting stuff that size sent from China took like weeks or months. I used to import stuff in the late 90s, early 2000s. Fill up a crate or shipping container and then wait like 3 to 6 months. Now you get it in 7 days. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Hell of it. Oh, good. You don't like it, Brandon? I prefer the media mod to the microphone adapter. I sold my microphone adapter on eBay and my old GoPro, and I use the media mod now, and I like it. It's well when I'm moto vlogging, which I haven't done obviously in a while. It's on the front of my helmet, and it's a good setup. I think it's better than the microphone adapter. Wow, that's good. 1 day email responses, Chris. Oh, hey Vin, what's up, buddy? Welcome, hello. Glad you could join us. Welcome to the secret meeting. Glad everyone's here. Well, hopefully that makes a difference, Brandon. I don't know. I like my media mod. I didn't know about it at first, but I think it's better than the microphone adapter. Ah, hey, well, I hope work went well today, buddy. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Figured that's what you meant. So, hope everybody's having a good Tuesday evening or whatever time it is where you are. Um, what were we going to talk about in the secret meeting? You too, buddy. Van, I hope you had a great day. I had a weird day if you caught the live stream earlier. I think you were there, weren't you? Van. I think Ven's on the early side. Uh, Hawaii, right? So that's like 3 hours behind here, even. All the love, all the positivity between you guys in the chat is so encouraging. I routinely, just day to day life kind of has me losing faith in humanity, and then you guys just bring me right back. You know, it's nice to know there's still a lot of decent people in this world, and so many of you are here for these, live streams that we do and stuff, and that just means so much to me, and it's always a pleasure to get to spend this time with you. Yeah, right. Oh, man. So let's see, what else happened today? A lot of trolls in the earlier live stream, I guess, huh, guys? What was that all about? That's never happened before, has it? I didn't get to read any of the comments really before you guys started deleting them. Good job, by the way. Shout out to all the mods who are keeping it civil in the earlier live stream. Um, no, you're right, Vin. And it was weird, LTD. Well, good, hell of it. I feel kind of the same way. I validated one of the trolls earlier just so he could go tell his troll buddies, yeah, I got a rise out of one of them. One of the people I was trolling on YouTube today. So, you got to make someone's day once in a while. So I was happy to do it in this case. No, I bet you guys were on it too. Like I couldn't even read most of the comments before you guys were in there, deleting them. So I appreciate you, all of you, and Brandon. I know you will. So, but that was just so random. I mean, every now and then we'll get one or two, maybe, probably, yeah, probably a bunch of 12-year-olds. But didn't they have to go to school or anything today? I don't know. But it's just random. It's like they all got together and said, okay, we're going to go troll this guy today. No, that's awesome. Love you guys. Good looking out, all of you. Keeping it cool in here. Because that's what we do. We hang out, we spend time together, we discuss good things whenever possible. Oh, yeah, thanks, LTD. Not a lot of people here in the secret meeting tonight. We just lost a subscriber down to 1287. So somebody's not happy about the secret meeting and said, screw this, I'm not going to subscribe to this idiot's channel anymore. No, that is true. Brandon was here. Brandon had already commented and liked before I even officially started the stream. He had already started the chat. So shout out to Slow 49 for being on the ball today, but shout out to all of you guys for coming to the secret meeting. No, yeah, you're right. Halibut. We had more viewers earlier, but not everybody's cut out for the secret meeting. So not everybody can handle it the way you guys can. And some people are getting so scared that they're unsubscribing. See, 1287. How am I ever supposed to feel good about myself if I only have 1,287 subscribers? It's probably one of the trolls that unsubscribed. No, that is true. Brandon does have the Sincloth 702 hotline digits, but he actually didn't call this time he didn't get any kind of heads up whatsoever. He was just in the right place at the right time. Yeah, no, that's good. No, Brandon, sorry to have to say this, Brandon, but oftentimes, like, this happened, I don't know, 4 or 5 live streams where I'm live and the hotline starts ringing and it's Brandon. We're all like, go to the stream, Brandon. And today was the first one here, first like, and yeah, first chat. And that's a good question. I'd like to know your hobbies, actually. Oh yeah, Robert's the sweepstakes guy, wins lots of contests. That's a cool thing to do. I should be doing that too, but I wouldn't want to be competing against you, Robert. I've heard of people winning lots of stuff. I just never really have myself. I haven't really entered a lot of sweepstakes though, but that's a cool hobby, actually. I like to sit here in the dark and hang out with you guys. That's one of my hobbies. Brandon, that's a good hobby. Food. I like food. I remember when I used to eat food. Those were the good old days. No, that is true. Don't some of them cross borders, sweepstakes, or are they all like are Canada sweepstakes exclusive to Canada and U.S.? You know, I don't know. I'm not too privy on the whole sweepstakes thing myself. Wow, I didn't realize you had so many electric vehicles, Chris, Big Boys PEV. That's awesome, buddy. I'd love to add a few myself. You know, you guys, most of you guys know I love to ride, well, two-wheeled things in general. It can be a cheap electric scooter or a ruckus or a motorcycle, whatever. If it's got two wheels and a motor, I'm usually down with it. Yeah, Vin's probably got us all beat geographically as far as good places to live. Oh, Vin, are you coming back here to the ninth island, or where are you going? Or what would have you say temporarily? And halibut, yeah. Assumed you might like some of that. Hunting, fishing, cooking, music. Retired from chasing women. You should never retire from something like that. Chasing women. That's an excellent hobby. And yeah, LTD, similar interests. Ooh, riding mountain bikes, that's cool. Playing guitar, harmonica, nice. Scooters are awesome. Mountains are great. Wow, that's a good win there, Robert. Oh, Van, are you coming back here? And let's see. Hope your mother's doing well, my friend. Nice of you to be taking care of her. Oh, that was a great day, Big Boys PEV, when I got the S2 Max. That was my first real experience with an electric scooter, and such a joyous one. And it's been wonderful ever since. And I know you love yours. Yeah, that's some pretty serious rent, Van. It's a little too pricey these days here too, but I know everything in Hawaii is much more expensive. Meat, milk, you know, groceries, gas, everything. So I'm sure when you factor in high rent as well, that's got to be, you know, that's got to be tough. Yeah, no, women these days aren't getting any slower, halibut, that's for sure. Wow. Yeah, I know some places in Hawaii can be super pricey. Hey, what's up, Green? Thing is that Benny? Sorry if I like I struggle to read the names unless I can recognize it. But hello to you, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the secret meeting. I'm sure it will, Brandon, when you get it all worked out. Wow, that's not too bad, Vin. Oh, wow, cool. Vin, so you're going to be back. Can't wait to see you, buddy. When you return, we'll have to spend some time together. No, Big Boys PV, you're right about rent. It's insane. I live in a terrible downtown studio apartment in Las Vegas, and I pay more for it, or as much for it, as I used to pay for a beautiful 3 bedroom in Anthem. And now that one is like 2,200 or something plus, all the utilities and stuff. Yeah, I bet. Well, uh, Ben, it's going to be great to have you back. And yeah, rent is just, I don't know how anybody's doing it anymore. Like just paying rent, simple things. It's almost all I have to pay for anymore. I got rid of just about everything that I had that cost money. I wasn't making any vehicle payments. I owned my motorcycle, I owned my Ruckus. I sold both of them to pay off old debts, and I still owe money. And, but yeah, just paying rent is just, it hurts. Yeah, and of course, Halibut's going to be here in a little more than a month. And that's going to be awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, people work around here. Chris, Big Boys PV, they say to afford the average life in Vegas, just an average life, median, middle of the road, nothing fancy, nothing special. The average person has to work 2.5 average jobs to just barely afford the average life in Vegas, and that is a problem. No, system is broken, LTD, and yeah, they need to do another homeless count. They said last time it was like 11,000 or something in Vegas, but they're missing a bunch. I mean, there's way more homeless people than that here, and more every day. People are getting evicted every day. 37, or no, 370 new evictions are filed every day in Las Vegas. Oh, yeah, don't even get me started on car insurance, Vin. That's why I don't have a car anymore. Really, it's like, it's not that I couldn't afford the car itself. It's that especially in downtown, insurance is more than a car payment. And it's ridiculous. Yeah, sounds about right. You're lucky to only pay 225 in Las Vegas, Ben. Um, I was looking at when I got that job, that side job at White Castle. I was gonna just go to one of the dealers, get like a stupid car. I was looking at a Ford Fusion or something. I was gonna get out and do Uber again, Uber rides, and insurance for me downtown on a regular ass mid-sized car was like 300 and something dollars a month. It's like there's no way I can't do it. Yeah, tons of people homeless in LA, Robert, that's for sure. Car insurance is so much in Vegas because, how do I put this nicely? Shitheads from all over the world come to Las Vegas to commit crimes, largely car break ins, catalytic converter thefts, entire vehicle thefts, stuff like that. So, car insurance is ridiculously expensive. And it's never the people that live in Las Vegas. Anytime somebody gets caught, it's like, oh, they're from California or Arizona or, somewhere. And they think that this is the promised land, that this is just good pickings. They can come here, they can cause all the trouble they want. So our car insurance in Las Vegas is, I think, the second highest in the United States. Just absolutely effing stupid. And I don't see how anybody affords to have a car in Las Vegas anymore. It is LTD. Absolutely. It's insane. And, if you ever have to file an insurance claim for any reason, they raise your rates. I mean, isn't that what insurance is for? Something goes wrong, so you have the insurance. But God forbid you ever use your insurance, and then your rates freaking skyrocket. It's stupid. It's a scam. I hate it. That's the main reason that I don't have a registered motor vehicle right now, is because the system is broken, and I'm not going to pay 300 and something dollars insurance on a month for a mid-sized car, and then somebody steals my catalytic converter, and then I got to file a claim, and then my insurance is $500 a month. Let me see. Lots of accidents, yeah. True. Halibut. Wow, that's good. 71. Hey, Kevin. Good luck with that, Kevin. I'm not far behind you, buddy. Yeah, I blame everybody, Halibut, for, yeah, but yeah, all the ambulance chasers are not helping auto insurance rates at all either. Oh, you got hurt in an accident? Good. We're going to sue the insurance company for $8 million, and then everybody's rates go up. Yeah, Dodge is getting stolen. Yeah, that's the number one stolen car here in Vegas, the Dodge Charger and the Dodge Challenger. You'd have to be insane to buy either one because you're going to pay stupid amounts of money for insurance because they already know it's going to get stolen. No, you're probably right, Halibut. And Kevin, yes, everything is so expensive, and happy Tuesday to you. Oh, God, yeah, uninsured motorists, they get caught here every so often. I mean, you have to, by law, I think in every state now, you have to have insurance, at least, minimum coverage. And so many people here in Vegas don't have it because they can't afford it, and that's driving rates up too. Yeah, no, you're right. These new cars are just like smartphones, basically, Robert. And, kids, young people are figuring out how to hack them and steal them without a key or anything like that, like the whole Kia and Hyundai thing, which has been a freaking epidemic in Las Vegas. Um, yeah, it's crazy. And what do we have? Well, no, you're right, Halibut. Yeah. I don't know if you call that a special privilege or not. We do have things in Nevada that some places don't have, like being able to sue the same, like sue twice in the same case. Yeah, there are so many factors, Halibut, causing auto insurance, especially in Las Vegas, to just be obscene. And the fact that people are still going out and paying way too much for cars and then having to insure them. A lot of people do pay their insurance, and it's like, where the hell are you getting this money? Your car, when you figure in the car payment, uh, insurance, maintenance, registration is insanely high in Nevada as well. So when you factor that in, then maintenance, oil changes, tires, everything else, gas, which is now over $4 a gallon again. People are paying more to own an average car in Las Vegas than they're paying for rent or their mortgage, and it's stupid. Why the hell would anybody do that? Well, I don't know. I mean, people need to go places, obviously. People live on the opposite side of the valley from where they work. they find it less time consuming and more convenient to drive cars. I understand that, but then again, the expense of the car is so ridiculous. So why in the hell would anybody ever do that to themselves? No, don't worry about renting a car here, Robert. Just be sure you get the insurance. No, you're right, Brandon. They've always got something to blame it on too. Well, costs and this and that, and replacement parts are more expensive now and whatever. So, no, that's cool, Robert. Prius C for $80 a week. Am I reading that right? Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Last car I rented here, let's see, when was that? I don't even remember. I had an Infinity Q50. That was like, I got a deal on that. That was like 200 for a week because they didn't have the car that I went to pick up. So he's like, I can give you an Infinity instead. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take an Infinity instead. That was a nice car too. Flat rate, not a bad idea. There's really nothing wrong with renting a car in Vegas. Just, be sure that you're covered. Onsky, hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, having another secret meeting. Welcome. Glad you're here. No, you're right, Brandon. I agree. I'm tired of being a consumer, is what it boils down to. We're bred since birth to be consumers and nothing more. And it's getting a little, it's wearing a little thin now. They're squeezing us a little too hard. And if we stopped doing everything and spending all this money, no, they'd be screwed. No, Robert, you're right. I hate that everybody's charging for parking now. That used to be one of the huge perks about Vegas was free parking everywhere. They wanted you to come here and spend your money on, other things and have a good time and go back and tell your friends what a great time you had. And now it's like you're mostly broke by the time you've even checked into your hotel because you got to pay for parking, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, you got to pay, well, I don't know. It's insane. Uh, Eric, appreciate you. You do the same. Eric, am I reading your name right? Sorry, my eyes are bad. Eric, thank you for your nice comment. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope it's not too rainy in Portland. It's been rainy here today. Actually, I got rained on a few times. Very uncharacteristic Vegas weather today. But thank you for joining us. Glad to have you here. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Let's see. Huh. Wow. Upgraded Nissan Pathfinder. Yeah, valet used to be free too. A couple places it still is. But now, like if you go to Caesars, remember, most of you, I'm sure, have seen the original Hangover, which was in what, 2008, 2009. What's his name comes up with the cop car to Caesars valet parking and says how much to park it. And he says free. He says, okay, park it. Now to park for like 4 hours at Caesar's Palace valet parking, it's like $40, and then you got to tip the guy, and they're squeezing us too hard. People are going to stop coming to Vegas, or they're not going to visit as often because Us old farts, no offense to anyone that's as old as me or older, but we remember Vegas being the affordable vacation destination where you could come and have a really good time, do all the things you wanted to do, eat all the food that you wanted to eat, and if you were careful with your gambling, you could still leave here with money. And now you can't do half of those things and you're dead broke like 2 days before you go home. And it's rough. Yeah, exactly. Halibut. It was Benny Binion, I think, who said the secret to Vegas and making it what it was and what it you know was meant to be was making the little guy feel like the big guy. Now they don't even want the little guy to come here, and they squeeze the big guy to death. It's like, okay, they hold him upside down and shake him basically until everything falls out, and then they say, okay, thanks a lot, asshole. See you next time. And people hate it. No, you're right, Funsky. Even people with money come here and are like, damn, what the hell happened to this place? Yeah, it's a shame, Robert. Average Joe did die in Vegas. And, Vegas was always meant for average Joe. Sure, if you had money, you could have a really good time, but if you had, less than average money, you could still come here and have a good time. And now you just can't anymore. Yeah, you can't get away with it anymore, halibut. Like a cheap tip at the valet is maybe $5 each time. So let's say you go to Caesars and it's $40 for short-term valet parking. And then you got to give the guy at least $5 to park your car on top of that, and at least $5 when you pick it up. And that's if in your eyes, or in their eyes, I should say, that's if in their eyes, like, you're a cheap ass. It still cost you $50, and that's unreasonable. Yeah, it is going to backfire, Robert. This money grab is rubbing everybody the wrong way, and they have other options. People don't have to come to Vegas. People rarely come to Vegas to gamble anymore because you have so many other options. Just in the state, you have Laughlin, you have Reno, you have Prim, you have casinos in Pahrump, all over the state. So there are much cheaper places to visit in the state of Nevada if you want to gamble. Entertainment is overpriced, food is overpriced. Uh, Forget about, hotel prices and the extra fees and everything else. It is going to backfire. Absolutely. Exactly, Halibut. That's the way it used to be. That's how they got people to come here and spend all their money and feel good about it. Now, a lot of people come here, and most everybody that comes here spends all of their money and doesn't feel good about it, usually feels pretty bad about it. And, it is going to backfire, like Robert said. Yeah, old school Vegas knew how to do it. And you're right, Barry, absolutely. Glad to see you here, buddy. Um, and they don't think that it's doing any damage, but it's a money grab, like the whole Formula One thing. Most of you guys know this story. Formula One in Vegas is a freaking disaster. But the people with money make a little more money, but all the rest of us get screwed. And they don't care, and they try to tell us, oh, it's good for you, it's helping you, you guys have jobs because of Formula One. It's like, no, we would have jobs anyway because people come to Vegas for other stuff. But it's greedy, money grabbing, just and people are taking notice. Uh-oh, we got a super chat. I'm slacking. Hold on. Tilly, am I reading that right? My eyes are just shot, and when I try to read uh the name, hold on. But hey, appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Is that Tilly? Am I reading your name right? I'm sorry. I'm trying to read it so hard, but it's against the yellow background, and I have terrible eyes. But thank you so much for the super chat. I sure do appreciate you. And get well soon. Got deleted already. What happened? Get well soon doesn't usually start with something that gets deleted. No, I can see that, Funsky. I was born and raised in LA myself, and I know LA is not the place that it once was anymore, and that's got to be frustrating. But let's see. No, yeah, exactly. You got to feel like you're getting some kind of value for your money. Otherwise, why are you going to come here again when you have other options? You can go other places. Thanks again. I'm trying so hard to read your name for the super chat. Thank you so much. I missed the Stardust, Robert. That sure was a cool place, huh? Yeah, Tilly, I guess. Thanks to shouting out from London. Thank you, which would explain why it was in pounds or euros. But thank you so much. Tilly, sure do appreciate you. Hey, Hooterville. Was it ever good? I think so. I remember plenty of times, Robert, when I would say it was. Thank you guys for shouting out Tilly T. Thank you so much, Tilly T, for your super chat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And I have really hard time reading people's names against the yellow background when the super chats pop up. I really need to get glasses, but there's a ton of other things I need to do too, of course. Hold on, let me see. No, I remember that too, Robert. During the crash, uh, you used to be able, there was no, another one, you could stay on the strip for $12 a night, 10 or $12 a night. They were doing that to get the homeless people off the street. No resort fee, no tax, no nothing. If you got 12 bucks, you can stay in a hotel room on the Las Vegas Strip for a night. And sorry I missed that comment. Had to go back. I'm trying to catch everybody here. And Van, first time Vegas in 2004. He only had $1,000 and it lasted for a whole week. Wow. State of the Stardust. No, that's cool. I missed the Stardust. That was a cool place. And a lot of value for your money. And now, more. Barry, they're going to close the Tropicana on April 2nd and start tearing it down, and they're going to make that stadium for the A's that a lot of us taxpayers are going to help pay for. Oh, we got a couple more subscribers. We're up to 1289. Look at that, guys. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to everybody who's new. Appreciate you. It might help. It would help, the A's thing coming here. Barry would help to not have to do like Formula One anymore, but they're still going to do that anyway. Oh, get well soon. You helped the cause. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh shoot, JPL's here. JPL's on the ground in Vegas. That was quick, man. I know it's a short flight from LA, but you were about to get on the plane when the stream started, and now you're here in LA or here in Vegas. Welcome to Vegas, JPL Rides. Glad to have you here, buddy. I hope you enjoy your stay. Can't wait to see you on Thursday. Yeah, Funsky, we're going to take a ride. He's going to take a ride on Thursday morning, and I'm going to join him. Yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to make it. I was at, if you caught that part earlier, JP, I was at the bike rack earlier in a live stream where you're going to be picking up your bike. So I wanted to make sure I knew exactly where it was, which corner of Sahara. So I will see you there Thursday morning. Hey, Mike. I'll see. I'll see what I can do, Mike, for Tilly. And thank you again, Tilly, for the super chat. I'll see what I can do about showing you some geese. There were some Canada geese in the Bellagio Lagoon not that long ago. Get well soon is about one or two things here. But hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. We're glad to have you here. We'll have to talk to JPL about that, Funsky. And Halibut, if he's okay with it, I might bring my GoPro just in case he wants any extra footage or something. Maybe we can, I don't know, we'll see. But again, it's up to JPL Rides. It's his deal, his show, his ride. I'm just fortunate enough to get to come along. So, do a live with JPL, we'll see. And Tilly, again, thank you. Hold on. I'm trying to read this. Oh. Love to you, Tilly T. Thank you for the super chats. Appreciate it. Cool. JPL, I figured you'd be covering your ride. And, thanks for just letting me come along. And whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, I'm down, buddy. But thanks for the opportunity to hang out with you and take a ride in my favorite place. Glad you're here. Glad I'm going to get to hang out with you. Yeah, no, Robert, probably right. And again, Tilly, thank you so much for the super chats. Never necessary, but always very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And JPL, glad you're here. Glad you made it safe. Do your thing, get to the hotel, get settled in. But, we'll talk again soon for sure. Hey, Matt Hughes here. Good to see you, buddy. And again, thanks for shouting out Tilly T. Thank you, Tilly T. Appreciate you. 2 super chats. Not necessary, but very much appreciated. And yeah, big boys, thank you. The welcome wagon. You guys are awesome. Love you. And yeah, Matt Hughes here. But Tilly T, again, welcome. And thank you. Hope, we're not really doing anything exciting tonight, but thank you for joining us. And it is certainly great to have you here. Everybody, glad you guys could join tonight. 32 likes, 20 people hanging out in the secret meeting. So, hope everybody's having a lovely evening or whatever time it is. Oh, shoot. Yeah, get well soon. I got caught up in the same scam, actually, but I got another thing cooking up right now. Turns out there's a guy, he's a Nigerian prince, and he wants to give me $1 million, and all I have to do is send him $800 worth of iTunes gift cards to cover the fees for processing and everything. So I need to borrow $800, guys, and then I'll get $1 million from this Nigerian prince who reached out to me and says, "I think you're cool, and I want to give you $1 million." But he's going to need the money for the processing fees, and that has to be done through, iTunes gift cards. You know how it is. So, again, Vin, with the super chat. Thank you, buddy. Never necessary. Good energy, good people. No, you're right. And thank you, Vin. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Tilly T. Love you all. I don't deserve any of you, but you're still here, and I appreciate that so much. I've got the best group of people to hang out with in these, live streams that we do and the chats that we have. It's such a blessing to me, and thank you so much to all of you. Yeah, Barry, that's what I'm saying. It's a good deal. So I need $800, and this Nigerian prince will send me $1 million. And how are you going to beat that? And thanks again, Ben. Thank you guys for shouting out the super chatters. Thanks to Big Boys PEV, who's coming through a lot with cash apps and other things. Never necessary, but always appreciated. All of you guys, all of you, for everything that you do. Just hanging out with me is a gift and a blessing, and I appreciate you all for that. Oh yeah. JPL's got to catch a cab to his, or some kind of ride, Uber, bus, something, to where he is, and I'll let him tell you. I don't want to spoil it. I think I remember where he said he was going to be, but he might have changed it up, so I don't want to say, but he might join us again, and I'm sure he'll tell you. No, the Nigerian prince, yeah, I guess, Mike. But you know how it is. It costs a lot of money to transfer money, and he's so generously offering to give me $1 million. So the least I can do is send him the 800 in iTunes gift cards for processing. What's my favorite Mexican restaurant, if you're asking? I like Roberto's Taco Shop. A lot of people wouldn't say that that's a Mexican restaurant necessarily. I don't know. I think Mexican food in general is a gift from God, and I could survive only on Mexican food if I were ever blessed enough to do so. Uh, Barry, what's your favorite Mexican restaurant? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Get well soon. Yeah, it's my bad. Taco surprises. I love anything to do with tacos. And most of you know that. And Big Boys PEV was actually the one who funded our last taco retrieval expedition on this channel. And my phone overheated and the live stream cut off. But yeah, we were going to get Roberto's. Oh, Yeah, I don't suppose there is many, Barry. I don't suppose there is many Mexican restaurants in Ohio as you might find here in the Southwest. But I love Mexican food. Just, oh my God, I could and would eat it all the time. I love most kinds of food, but Mexican food, forget about it. Good tacos, oh, like real tacos. Just anything really. I love it. But yeah, we'll make some more taco runs at least on this channel, I'm sure. There are a lot of really good Mexican restaurants in Vegas, though. I can't even like think of any for instances right now. But yeah, halibut it is. Wednesday, you get chicken tacos for $1.59. They used to be 99 cents before everything cost too much money, but still, a Roberto's chicken taco for $1.59 is an incredibly good deal. Yeah, I prefer Del Taco, I think, over Taco Bell myself. Oneski. I used to weigh 235 LTD. Yeah. And I worked out all the time. I was healthy, athletic. I was athletic my whole life up until just a couple of years ago. Um, but I used to take it very seriously and, work out a lot. And I was a pretty solid 235, and now I'm a buck 90, a scrawny, worthless 190 pounds. No, halibut, they are, oh my God, they're incredibly good. The first time, I'm 6'3" if I stand up straight, LTD. Um, yeah, Funsky 6'3". Um, and hold on, Mike, I'll get to your comment in a second. But like the first time my son had Roberto's tacos, Um, and I was telling him about it. And he's like, "Well, you know how much I like to go to Taco Bell." He's a Florida redneck kid, rides his four-wheeler through the Taco Bell drive-through. He's like, "Yo, nothing's better than Taco Bell and everything." And then he took one bite of a Roberto's taco and said, "This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life." And he only got one. He's like, "Only buy me one in case I don't like it." It's like, "There's no chance, dude, that you're not gonna like this taco." And then he took one bite of it and said, "Man, I wish I would have got more than one." It's like, I told you. Let's see. Yeah, no, I agree about the fish thing. I've never been big on fish tacos myself. Um, oh, San Diego does have great Mexican food, don't they, Barry? But yeah, beef, pork, and chicken. I think you're right. I like chicken tacos. I didn't used to like chicken tacos until I had Roberto's chicken tacos. But good, properly done Mexican shredded chicken in a taco, oh my God, it is so good. Yeah, hey Barry, I think halibut. I think yeah, all the like I was born and raised in L.A. Most of you guys know that, and there are incredible taco places in L.A. But when you get closer to the border, you can count on getting good Mexican food just about everywhere you go. And Chula Vista, yeah. Well, hey, Brandon, you never know. Could happen. Yeah, birria tacos and burritos are amazing. And Del Taco does them surprisingly well. I wouldn't have thought so. Of course, I'd prefer to get them from a genuine, Mexican restaurant, but, Del Taco is okay when it comes to that, actually. And yeah, I think you're right. Big Boys PEV for the win. Mexico has the best Mexican food. I don't know. I haven't been down to Mexico in a while. I used to cross the border. We'd go get fireworks in Tijuana, fireworks in Cologne, and other things that you're not supposed to really get, but we did anyway. Um, yeah, he does, doesn't he? But yeah, all the Mexican food that I've had in Mexico, albeit not very much, has been very good. A lot of good Mexican street food in Mexico, like the Mexican corn. Oh, I could go for one of those right now. Corn on the cob with all kinds of good seasonings and cheese and stuff. Oh, yeah, no, you're probably right, Barry. And I'm hungry now too, and I got nothing to eat here, guys. I went across the street or down the street to 7-Eleven and they didn't have any hot dogs ready to go, so I got the cheeseburger hot dog. You guys ever get that? It's a it's like a hot dog made out of cheeseburger. And you eat it on a hot dog bun, and it's surprisingly good, but that is worn off. It can. Big Boys PEV, you're right about that. It certainly can, and it has for me. I'm developing a better stomach for Mexican food, especially really spicy. And Roberto's, if you caught the live stream, I was dipping it in the salsa rojo, the red sauce, which is fire, straight fire. It will burn your insides all the way through, but in the best possible way. And I'm getting a better tolerance for it now. Yeah, LTD. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can pull a few bucks together. Maybe go back to 7-Eleven and get something else. I can't eat hot the way I used to, halibut, but I love hot too. I don't know what it is about like really hot food, but there's flavor in there, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like a sensory overload for me, but in a really good way. I don't remember uh, exactly what you're talking about, Barry. It vaguely rings a bell. Yeah, you gotta eat when you're in Vegas. There's so much good food to eat and so many different types of it that you really have to, forget about any diets you were on or anything like that when you come to Vegas because it's just so vast in terms of, food options, and it's all so good. I mean, so many good places, so many different good types of food. That's one thing I've always loved about Vegas is the food. Oh my God. No shortage of incredible food here. Wow. That sounds pretty good, Mike. I'm sure, yeah. All right, let's see. For me, I don't know. I just like like when it comes to good tacos, authentic tacos, that I like, it's when the meat is prepared properly. Like the way Roberto's does it, for instance, whether it's beef or chicken, it's shredded and it's marinated properly. It's tender. It's good. It's all it's flavorful all the way through. That's my favorite part, I would say. Wow. That's awesome, halibut. Hold on. Tilly. That's funny. Canada geese and ketchup. That'd probably make for a good taco, actually. Mike, good point. And Tilly, Canada geese and ketchup. That's an interesting combination. I might have to try that if I ever get the chance to. Yeah, Filipino ladies are good. I like the bacchanal. You don't just have to have Filipino food there, though. They have everything, really. I mean, so many good choices, the bacchanal, but it is really expensive. Yeah, no, Barry, you're right. I used to go down to Tijuana a lot, especially when I was younger, like teenage years. Then when you could come and go without a passport or anything, and yeah, there'd be just people cooking on the sidewalk randomly, and that stuff was usually really good. And that is a possibility. Big Boys PV. We used to take, there was buses that you could take down to Tijuana. You didn't want to ever take your own car because, like the wheels and mirrors and stuff would be missing when you got back to it. But a lot of good food down there, a lot of fun things to do in Tijuana. Haven't been there in a long time, but have some very fond memories. But yeah, pro tip, like take the tour bus or something down to Tijuana or shuttles or whatever. Uh, oh, hey, Tilly, didn't know that. I'm glad you had joined us before, and it's certainly great to have you here. And thanks again for the super chats. And it's very nice to meet you and have you here with us. I'm sure the rest of the chat would agree. Yeah, see? So thank you. Oh, like, yeah. Yeah. I'll have to try goose tacos sometime. I like, duck, geese, whatever kind of, fowl meat myself. Um, I would certainly like to try a goose taco. That's good. Barry. Uh, comment retracted. I was reading it, but now it's gone. That's a, there's a shot at Slow 49 out of nowhere. Halibut. No, he's our friend. He's our dear friend, Slow 49. Good, close personal friend of mine. Yeah. Slow 49, my pal Brandon, is actually a close personal friend of mine. Most of you guys know that. He has his own YouTube channel. And he's going to take one hell of a Honda Ruckus adventure in the not too distant future. I hope everybody comes along for that. Married a girl from Tijuana 37 years ago. She lives in Ohio in the snow. Wow. Well, hey, that's awesome, Barry. Glad to hear that. Just the kindness to one another. Tilly fits right in already. And again, welcome. Glad you joined us a couple times before, but glad you're participating in the chat now. Yeah, I don't know. Get well soon. I think we're going to keep going for a little while, but you don't have to. If you have places to be and things to do, I understand. You're very important and, can't be held up for too long. Oh, that's cool, Barry. And yeah, that's right. You guys are both guitar players, well, musicians in general. But no, get well soon. Back to your comment. Your secret meeting obligations have been met. If you need to move on, I understand. It was great to have you here and all your insights, comments, as usual. But we probably will wrap it up here in a little while. I just wanted to spend a decent amount of time with you guys tonight. Tilly, again, thanks for joining us. Thank you for the super chats. You're welcome here anytime. We've certainly enjoyed your company, and do come back and join us again, won't you? Thanks again, Tilly. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chats. Have a wonderful, I know it's got to be pretty late where you are right now, or pretty early, depending on how you look at it. So thank you for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful day, and until we see you next time. Yeah, I guess it is, Barry. But thank you, Barry, for joining. Glad to have you here. LTD, I have had a lot of water today. I've been getting blown around in the wind, and I've been rained on a couple of times. Health-wise, I've felt okay today. But thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. And I did drink a lot of water today, actually. And that does seem to help. So let's see. All right. So it looks like we lost a sub earlier in the stream. They couldn't handle the intensity of the secret meeting, I guess, but we did pick up a couple more, guys. See, 1289. How about that? Who'd ever thought an idiot like me could pull 1,289 subscribers? Thank you again very much to each and every one of you. Yeah, no, you're right, Barry, and that's one thing to consider. And thank you for hanging out with us as late as you did. I know it's going on 11 p.m. there right now. So, uh-oh. Halibut and Slow 49 back and forth with the zingers. Yeah, again, thanks to everybody who's been hanging out. Uh, Thanks to the couple of new subscribers. Thanks to you guys for always being so kind to each other. So we'll give it another 5 or 10 minutes maybe, and then I suppose we'll wrap it for tonight. But again, I do appreciate you guys hanging out, and it's always such a joy for me to get to spend this time with you and, chat with you guys and see what everybody's doing, how everybody's doing. Hey, Funsky, thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. It's good to see you, and I know you're coming soon, right? We're gonna have to meet up. So hope you have a good night. Thanks again for joining us. Well, thank you, LTD. Appreciate that. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to keep the chats positive whenever possible, and I don't know about hard work, but thank you, buddy. Always great to have you here and read and hear your comments. But yeah, all you guys that were able to tune in, and I know it's getting really late for some of you. So let's see, an hour and 47 minutes we've been going. I suppose we'll wrap it up, guys. I know, people have lives and things to do and work tomorrow and stuff like that. I should probably start getting ready for that myself. But, oh, Robert just subbed to Slow 49. Awesome. Good. Spreading the love. Everybody, if you see somebody in the chat, go check them out. Chances are, well, they could have a channel and you might like it. So, Pedialyte popsicles and tacos. Yeah, no, you're probably right, Eric. That's good. I haven't had some good Pedialyte in a while. I probably use some now that we're getting into the hotter months. Would have never thought about making popsicles. But yeah, tacos with that, definitely. Good call, Eric. But yeah, I suppose we're going to wrap the secret meeting for tonight, guys. And I'm glad everybody was able to attend. And again, don't tell anybody about this because it's a secret. They might find it later on YouTube. This is going to post after the live stream. But yeah, you got to stay quiet about it, guys. But I am, very grateful to each and every one of you who joined. Thank you, Ven, for the super chat. Thank you, Tilly, for the super chats. Hope everybody has a wonderful. Oh, good. Ven sub 2. Awesome. Spreading the love, guys. Yeah, yeah, sorry. I can't say too much about it. No, that sounds good, Brandon. I might try that too. But anyway, it sure has been wonderful hanging out with you guys as usual. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the time that you spent here. And all the chats and everything else. And spread the love. Good night to you, Big Boys PEV, my pal Chris. Love you guys, all of you. It's always such a treat for me to get to spend this time with you. It's the highlight of my day, and thank you so much. So I hope everybody stays well. Good night to you, LTD. Wow, let's see. Halibut, you have a great evening as well. Ven, great having you here as always. Slow 49. Everybody, Tilly. Oh, wow. Tilly just subbed. Tilly's still here again. Tilly, thank you so much. Mike, thank you for keeping quiet about the secret meeting. Robert, love you guys. It's always, such a privilege to get to spend time with you. And thank you for taking the time. And thank you for everything that you do. So I hope everybody stays well. And lots of good things happen for everyone. And I hope you will join me again next time. I'm not sure when the next secret meeting will be. So be sure and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. I'll try to check in with you guys tomorrow. If you've got the time, I'd love to spend that time with you. So again, good night all. And I love you. And I can't wait to see you again next time.